Learning to make and sew your own gear is a great time, so here are 4 tips for those of you that are just getting started. Tip number 1 is use the equipment that you already have, or stuff that is readily available. I started on a Singer HD 4011 that I got as a wedding present and was just laying around my house, and I started cutting fabric on my dining room table. Not all domestic machines are going to work great for thicker fabrics, but the one that you have will work great if you're trying to make some stuff sacks and zippered pouches just to learn. Tip number 2 is to start with buying cheaper fabric so that you can practice. Getting a cheaper fabric lets you buy several yards of it without breaking the bank, so you have a lot of material to practice with, and it doesn't feel as bad when you mess up. I think something like this 420D ripstop nylon for $10 a yard is a pretty great cost-effective fabric that can result in gear that you can actually put to the test in the real world. Let's be real, you're not just going to make one backpack, so with all that fabric you can make a few iterations, and then when you've dialed in the design you can upgrade to some fancier and more expensive fabrics. Tip number 3 is to start simple and small so that you can learn techniques. It can be tempting to jump right into a big project like a backpack or bike bags, but if you're new to sewing, I recommend starting with smaller things like stuff sacks or zippered pouches. This lets you get comfortable with your machine and teaches you how to sew rolled hems and zippers. And the smaller bags mean that you can build several of them in a shorter amount of time so that you can hone your skills and gear up for that bigger project. Tip number 4 is to embrace the imperfections. If a seam isn't perfect or the panels don't line up exactly, that is okay. It's all part of the learning process, and you're probably the only one that's going to notice anyway. So get to it and make something cool. And if you're an experienced maker, leave a comment with your most helpful tip for people that are new to making their own gear.